Hey buddy, and welcome to Danish black metal. This one is called Ildskær. I don't actually know what it means, but Ild, I guess, refers to fire. And with rædsomste not. No, my Danish is not good. Actually, it is not at all. I know like tak, which means thanks, but I am pretty sure this not refers to night. You can do it the rest with the translation equipment or software used by Google. Now, with all this gimmickry started, let's take a look at this unoriginal album of the year. Yes, I said it right there. This one is released by Wolf Spell Record early September 2020, and it's melodic black metal debut by this two-man band, or at least seems to be two-man band. Actually, pretty beautiful cover if you ask me. This is some nicely done kind of a historical image. And then we have this band photo here, which actually suggests this two-man lineup. What I could read from Metal Archives, quickly taking a look while copy-pasting the album information, that is songs and all that stuff, made to seem that this is actually kind of a side project of other bands which have previously created music. Now, I know some band members are always kind of reluctant to say, no, this is not a side project, it's just my fifth band. But let's be honest about it, how many main bands can you have at any given time? Now, that is not a negative comment meant towards the band. I am just merely stating that we have quite a few bands. Some of them are kind of meant to be sort of a side project deals. So here you have the Metal Archive site for the band, and as you can see, there is not really a discography at all, except for this one release that is band seems to be formed in 2020, and this is now the first album with two members. Now, when I was mentioning about this being the unoriginal album of the year, I actually kind of mean it. First of all, this could be an album that could be just, called like it's of no use. First of all, there is nothing original on this album at all. The sound is not that great. It's not really raw, but it's more on the raw, that good side. And as such, it's kind of like, okay, doable, mediocre-ish, and all that stuff. Vocals, yeah, pretty much taken from the black metal box, inserted into the album, and there you go. Music. Let me see. I think I have heard these kind of melodies and these kind of riffs like a million times alone from Finnish black metal bands. So there is nothing, absolutely nothing that feels like, hey, I'm gonna raise my eyebrows because this is something different. It's not. But I don't want to be this negative jack, because actually this album is actually quite listenable. Actually. And because of that, I don't want to call this a useless piece of a CD, but more like it's totally listenable and I think worth checking out. Now the thing here is, when it's unoriginal as hell, it's actually paying a lot of homage to these Finnish black metal bands and also others of Nordic nature, because these melodies are quite catchy, but they could be catchier in my opinion. The sound, being kind of raw, is actually quite appealing even though it's not really good. And the vocals, well, like I said, they're doing their job. So basically nothing indicates here a flawed thing. It's very, very listenable, somewhat even enjoyable, and all that stuff. But it's definitely not the album of the year material. This is something that is very, very easy to forget as it is to get into the music. So kind of a catchy, kind of a likable, kind of a forgettable. With that information, decide for yourself and take a look at the Bandcamp site, which is featured in the description box, and decide for yourself. I know this is a thing to have for some of you, while for the others, not so much. With that, have a nice listening experience with this one, and take care and see you soon. Bye bye.